So no, yeah, I didn't have too much to do with him when he was at Sheffield United. I was only 15, so I was quite a way off it. But I was with his brother at Chesterfield, so I got to know him and his brother well before I even made it to the senior squad. But he hasn't changed one bit. He's Harry Maguire of 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 months ago. Again, he's come out here to prove a point that he's still the top-class defender, which he is, no matter if he's been playing or not. So he's at the front of training all the time. He's talking to everyone. He's not moping around, and yeah, he's a top-class lad.
Aaron?
Yeah, it's... I couldn't imagine really what they must be feeling like. Obviously, there's a lot of emotion. They've sacrificed a lot for me to obviously be even the chance of being here now. I think they're just excited to come out here and support me and the team. Obviously my mum and dad are proud English people anyway. So they all want to see the team do well, regardless if I was here or not. So they'll be really excited, and he'll be wearing his hat out here, which hopefully can bring a bit of luck.
Why does he wear it? Is it just luck?
Yeah, he's got the same hairline as me, so we both cover our heads, but he has sort of a collection of hats. He's got many, but I think the Fez is his favourite, and he's getting a little bit recognisable now, and I think he's waiting on sort of a goggle box type TV show to go on with me. But so yeah, he's just an entertainer, and he's a big character. He's a massive part of who I am.
Thank you.
I think you can notice a little bit, not too much. I think that's where we can then help, though, and give instructions. You never look at someone and go, "Wow, that they're struggling," because they're top class players, even if they've played loads of minutes or not. Just Calvin, for example, has not played so much football, and he's out there, and he's the Calvin of the Euros. You know, he's running around, spraying balls about, and enjoying training. So it's always a good thing if you need to help them, because it keeps you switched on, and it's also a good thing if you don't have to help them as much. So it's not really a problem for me.
And I just wondered, when you first walked in...
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't want to play. And it will be difficult to flip the switch of being a number one to a 2 or 3. But like I said, I've done it before, so it's nothing new to me. But that's professional football, that's goalkeeping. But yeah, we don't know yet, which is a good thing. And we're all training really well. We'll just have to wait and see, because we all think we can play. We all think we deserve to play. I'm no different. But the manager decides, and then we have a decision to help, and then a job to try and get into the team now, if it's at the end of this tournament or for next camp.
Okay, guys, we'll take 2 more.
No, not really. It was very similar at the Euros in terms of the sort of skills net of honing in which corner you're going to go to, being able to constantly hit that part of the net. As I said, I think it becomes difficult if I know where you're going 7 times out of 10 and I start cheating and going early and start saving them, and you might start double crossing and worrying about it. So start nailing where you're going to go in the skills net, take a couple against the goalkeeper, and we go from there, because everyone can take the penalties. It's just sort of, as we've seen, it's them sort of fine pressure margins which you can't recreate out there, unfortunately.
Hi, Aaron. James Robs. Happen?
No, there's certain things which we do naturally where if I know you're going to my left, but your run up tells me I think you're gonna go to my right, I'm gonna dive that way. Just because I know you're going that way doesn't mean I'll dive and try and save it. We'll try and do things properly, and I think there'll be times where we might get asked to perform as the opposition goalkeeper and do the same things. So I remember the last camp when we played Germany, when Harry scored his penalty. The day before, I was in goal and tried to do what ter Stegen was doing, and he dived low, and Harry was practicing taking high, and that came out in the game. So there's very subtle things we can do, but no, we never get told just to let it in because we wouldn't say yes to it.
And from what you know of Bukayo, would he step up again?
Absolutely. I think he's 4 from 4 since that day. Again, I think he's realised that it was something which happened, which maybe had to happen for him, and he wouldn't shy away from that because of the type of person and what it is. So he knows the feeling now, and hopefully the next time he steps up, he'll do what he does for Arsenal and put it in the back of the net.